Bueno, ¿ya oyes? A ver. Solo que ahora yo no te oigo. ¿Ahí ves? O sea, 45,000 pestañas, ¿qué onda? Sí, te oigo también. A ver. Ojalá escuches el juego. ¿Qué es eso? Te voy a poner en timeout. No supe. Ah, sí se escucha. Y ya nomás cómo le hago yo para oírte.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt.
Ay, lo quité otra vez. Bueno, es que es como que el intro del juego, o sea, ¿cómo se dice? Antes incluso la pantalla de start. O sea, no entiendo nada de cuál es el concepto del juego. Y no terminamos de ver el video intro este del pordiosero. ¿Ni? ¿Qué es ni? Ahí estaba la clave. Ni sé cuál sea el sistema de pelea, de eso va a depender si me interesa jugarlo o no. Shibuya.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Bueno,
Me,
ahí me
me
escuchas
oyes.
5 veces.
2 veces nomás.
2 veces no. A ver, es que en teoría podría.
Ah, y además me escucho a mí. Me escucho en la compu.
Ah, sí es cierto. ¿Por qué?
A ver, le voy a decir algo. Ya no me digo a mí. Ah, sí me digo a mí. No sé. No, ya no te escucho a ti el iPad, pero a mí sí. Mm, ¿Por qué muteaste? A ver. Sí, sí, sí.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Sí, también te iba a decir eso.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in
Oye, el
your
pip
eyes,
que se oye es parte
my
del juego.
entire
Ah, no. No, yo lo oigo de tu lado. Ajá. Sí. O sea, sale del iPad. Ajá. Ajá. Pues sí puede ser. Ah, ok. A ver, ya lo hice. A ver si funciona. Sí, ya no se oye. Tienes razón. Qué chistoso.
world is but the dawn of a story
Tienes razón.
untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Oye, ¿oyes la compu en audífonos? O sea, ¿vos también lo oyes en audífonos? Ah, ok, ok. No, nomás. No, bien. Todo bien. No siempre. O más bien nunca, pero bueno, no te das opción. Ujú. Sí, como que sí.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Sí, sí, sí. Ahora.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No
Un cabrón.
crown or church will save
No.
us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? Ugh. How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been
No, yo
holding out
tampoco.
on us, boy.
Sí, parece.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum.
No habrán muchos, ¿no?
Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ahora ya se murió, protagonista. Ah, tú lo oyes.
Ugh. This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
En agradecimiento al pan. Sí.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes.
Mm. Ah, sí,
You
cierto.
do know that anyone
Genshin.
finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Se acabó lo que se daba. ¿No dice eso?
Think we'll make it?
Mm.
Ugh.
Ay, lo vas a jugar con teclado.
Let's go. Stop! Watch out!
Vista férica.
Okay? Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Ah, sí,
Yikes.
cierto.
I think we're in a little over our heads.
Hay un león con cola de escorpión por ahí. Igual y no brincas. Puede ser de esos juegos en los que estás tonto y no sabes cómo brincar.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. You don't have much health left. Don't go too hard. Look,
Sí vi. Sí.
just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't
Prefiero no
want the sun to go down
palmarla.
on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
¿Juradita?
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
La primera magia de todas. El arte. Sí.
Over there. Let's go. Got a sec?
Sí, no. No, son de esos personajes que no brincan, no escalan, no... Esos son, pensé que eran... No sé. O sea, es que cuando dijiste las llenas todavía ni siquiera se ponen agresivas. Lo que tarda un poco en... Ay no, vete. Te mató una hiena.
Oh, champion against fear. Rise
No
and
me...
face anxiety.
¿Qué fail? A nadie. Parece que no. Pues me suena que... Como que sí me suena de algo, pero no sé qué. ¿Qué?
So,
¡Otra vez! No, no.
Got a sec?
Pues sí.
They found us. Get ready, everyone. I don't like this.
¿Cómo? Ah,
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
objeto. Ah, simplemente son cosas nuevas, ¿no? Que puedes recoger.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
Pero todo cambió cuando la Nación del Fuego atacó. Bueno,
Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
oh. Es la vida bien normal allá adentro.
Get on with it, then. Drop the dog. Hang him dead. Please. I've done
Sí,
nothing
supongo.
wrong. Lying dog. Don't try to deny it.
Ejecución.
The law for the fun of it.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until death.
¿Qué tal que si se va a morir ahorita ya? No.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Pues sí. Entonces hay,
Don't you have any
hay gatos, cuernos y orejas de elfo, ¿no? Ajá.
We're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Piensa un poquitín con la cabeza.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
En lo que dijo Ladita, piensa un poquitín con la cabeza. Ah, sí. Oye, mira, ahí no trae botas.
Incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Ujú.
Not that it's very
Los ciclos de caminado, el gordo ese, ¿cómo va?
Mars and Rusance than anyone else. Which means the dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But
A ver,
it's
que
just
todavía no
like
cambia. Ay, ay,
isn't
ay.
it? They say he was
Sí, sí,
attacked
cierto.
in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming.
Es que sí está
I tell you.
como, no sé, unos 4 segundos atrasado, yo creo.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
Sí. Sí, pero es bastante rápido hasta eso, supongo. Mm,
The army's really gone to
pero aún así el audio es igual, no está más adelantado el audio que el video. ¿El gordito? No
I'd
más.
like to see how the nation can come back from this.
Es verdad.
Not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Sí, es verdad.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Aquí están las camas el hijo.
Years he has languished under this curse.
Sí.
How much longer can his body
Ni
hold
siquiera un
out?
santo podría purgar su adicción.
No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our
Es el viejo, ¿no? El viejo gordito. Sí. Porque la otra decía anciano honorable.
Our sakes, you cannot fail.
A nuestro hombre. Entonces no es donde estaba el rey, la ciudad, porque no habría tenido que haber viajado.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So? Whatever will I do? Let's go see. Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here?
Se supone que están susurrando algo así, ¿no?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I
Estaba ahí
say
esperando
you don't want
directamente.
to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the
Y me voy de la
perfect
lengua.
souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall
De
for
hecho, la
that, are
imagen
you?
de semejanza del cetro real y tiene hasta un ¿cómo se llama? Ribcage. Sí.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
No irás a tragarte esa milonga, ¿verdad?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Dice, dicho lisa y llanamente, es el detonador mágico más poderoso que existe. Bastó con que estuviese en manos del rey para mantener a raya las invasiones. Ah, sí, Larita dijo que podía percibirla. Ah,
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use
¿Cuál?
without a king.
Ah, ok. Ah, ya. Es que se acaba de poner. Ni siquiera he llegado a ver de qué estás leyendo. No, pero... Ah, por eso decían eso de que ni siquiera un santo podría, quién sabe qué, bla, bla, bla. Ujú. Ah, bueno. Todo el orden. Ah, condena la existencia, no. No. ¿Qué? Una magia de... Mm, Los de mayor población. Rasante. Ah, cierto, sí. Más por su delicadeza. Sí, es cierto, fue raro ver a un elfo usar una espada, ahora que lo dices. Ahí es el único ejemplo de las paripus. Ajá. Pues es que es lo único que te has encontrado. Ah, sí. Como que esta. Es que estoy viendo la dita. Mm. Ah, creo que te lo vengaste. Es que no me había parecido aún. Ah, pues sí. Entonces el príncipe no estaba en el palacio y ya. ¿No? Tiene sentido.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang
Lo
around
tendré en
chatting with
cuenta.
the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Let's go see.
No. Andas ahí a pasos cautelosos, ¿no? En la ciudad.
You are. Give it a phone, Shay. Who else could it be?
All right. Let's go see.
¿La qué? Ah. Ah. No sé, porque dice, describe un mundo fantástico, pues no la contarían como fantástico si fuera la historia del mundo en el que están, ¿no? Ah, bueno, puede ser, sí. Sí, a ver qué tal. Todo chismeando. Ah. Sí, sí. No, es que seguía viendo el menú cuando lo dijiste, pero sí.
Hey, sorry.
Bye-bye now.
Mm. Uy, pues es que estamos ocupados. A ver, ahorita que vea lo que te refieres, pero... Ya cambió como a 6 segundos de desfase, pero sí. Sí, sí, tienes razón. Podría ser la casa de Gaby por ahí.
That must be the recruitment center.
No sé, por ejemplo, ahorita acabo de decir lo de los 6 segundos. O sea, me escuché repetirlo. Está raro, ¿no? Pero igual, dale, no es como que afecte.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage
No me
seems a
has visto.
strange measure for a soldier's worth.
Sí, que no la reconocen. Está raro, también lo pensé.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and
Igual ese se hizo a la party. El joven.
war will turn your
Él tiene cara de que se podría unir.
when your corpse is plucked from the mud.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Ah, cierto. Me acuerdo como un condenado.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Puedes aportar al cuerpo. Ah, fuerza, astucia, sí. Resistencia. No, pues HP no. No, digo que HP no tienes buena.
I'm stronger than I look.
Bueno.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Ah, sí le diste la fuerza. Pues, ¿ya le pusiste nombre o no? Pero tú eliges. Ah, bueno. Ah, ya. Will. Pedro. No más. Nah, pues sí, es como que sí tiene cara de.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the
Ah,
monster
sí, cierto.
sightings, so stay
Y no la
sharp
ven.
out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom
Bueno.
property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. Humilito,
que se nos une a jugar. ¿Qué está esperando? Vale. Le decía a mí lo que se nos une. Pues vas a tener que moverlo tú. Teletransportarlo. No. Vale. Sí, aquí estoy. No, no, para nada.
Whatever.
Como que Fire Emblem Three Houses de repente se veía así. No sé, tiene un look similar. Ya, ya. Pues el estilo sí está inspiradísimo, o sea, el estilo del arte de los monos sí está inspiradísimo.
Let's hurry.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste. It's better off in my hands.
No,
Brute force and crude insults. The
Que le dice no fastidies, humildad.
world is yours for the taking.
Potentados y aquilíneos.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up
Me oigo,
to
me oigo muy fuerte.
strength?
Me oigo muy fuerte. Muy duro. Ah, porque le moviste el... Ajá. Sí, sí, sí. Ah, me hubieras dicho, es que me habías dicho que hablara bajito.
This is a matter of pride.
Ah. Pensé que me estaba escuchando muy fuerte desde hace rato.
Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I saw injustice and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job
Ya salió, ¿qué me ha pasado? Lo tenía todo bajo control. Sí, parece niñera un buen.
These days, most come with their own Magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name
Protégelo con tu vida.
Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained. And our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts are.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last
¿A ti?
full night's rest you'll get.
¿Con un bostezo constante?
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Pero sí se ha escondido.
Hey, you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Ese capitán tan encantador. Dice que le hagan caso a ese capitán tan encantador.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just
Parece más la cárcel en lugar del ejército.
on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Sí, también. Bueno, limitaciones de juegos.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw.
Pues el mundo de fantasía es el mundo real. Ya.
In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning.
Existe únicamente una tribu allá. Ojalá.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Sí. ¿Sabes lo que me cuesta pasar estas páginas a mí sola? Está chiquita. Wow.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your hometown.
Nuestro sino se decide al nacer.
And no one should have to suffer so.
Un destino, quisieron ponerlo. No sé si se equivocaron. No sé si fue.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it.
Camino de rosas.
Trust me.
Sí. ¿Qué se lo todavía no llegó a eso? Ah, se desmayó. Ah, y ahí empezó.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Ah, lo de los carros. Sí, parece juego de Switch. Ah, pues sí, más o menos.
This place.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Ajá.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now,
Ah, ok, 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 ok.
importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades,
Al loro, gusanos. No tiene sentido.
I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Sí, es verdad. ¿Qué fue eso? Un ladridito. Un ladrón.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's
La
describing
primera es la más normal.
a utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was never managed to do it in the end, of course.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Sí, sí, mal.
My friends all talk.
Hey! This one's sharp for a lesser tribesman. Well,
Pelea.
I'll let it go
Se le
this
va la
time.
fuerza por la boca atrás. Ah, ya elegiste ese. Elegiste la de la fuerza por la boca. La que elegiste.
Because I like your
El que se le salió.
Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn my stigma. Oh, never got round to an
Igual y
introduction.
no.
I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now,
León. León Stroll. Buen nombre.
by the skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right, as for you,
Sí, sí.
Someone help!
¿Ella? ¿Cómo que lo viste? ¿En Twitter o así? Ah, sí.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. Anyway, to the fort. Double time.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask?
I knew fear would take you at the first step. The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for.
No, ni un solo llama ni nada.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy?
No, no.
Catch it yourself?
Se lo puso, sí, se lo tomó en serio también. Lo tenía guardado para... Desde... Sí, la acabo de capturar. No sé. Eso.
It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite...
Well, I didn't want anyone making
Sí,
a fuss,
claro.
but we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment. then
Sí, Viri Guy. No, Viri Guy.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up.
No dejaré que mueras. Ya el parque por fin.
Okay? Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Ah, ya llegan a la del... Se supone que el de allá adentro ya le entregan el libro. Como te, no cachaste el diálogo. Y luego le dijo que ahí adentro del fuerte es donde está el contacto al que le tienen que entregar el libro. Pero pues no, ya no va a existir. Ya. Ah, sí. Sí. ¿Cómo que es un humano? Claro que no es un humano. Ah, qué chistoso. Ajá. Sí, pues eso no es un humano.
This is bad.
what?
¿A qué parte te referías con el eso? Ah, ya. El huevo con patas.
Got it? Take care of it, please.
Está bien feo.
Things will be fine. Here we go. Right.
Pero dice que se me antojó una brocheta. Ay, no. Ah, el de ataque. Todavía no me aparece, pero. Ah, sí es cierto. El hombre huevo.
Let's keep this up.
We made sure. All right.
No le des nada de daño y todo el daño viene del otro amigo. ¿No? Que no le haces nada de daño, el daño viene del otro amigo. O sea, le haces bien poquito, le hacías 30 y el otro le hacía 140 y así. Qué feo. Pero como que el modo historia. O sea, sin dificultad. Sí está raro. Bueno, es que supongo que entonces no tienes así como que nada de HP ni nada.
Burn to ash! They chose the wrong opponent.
Okay. Not bad at all.
That'll do it.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Ujú.
Our usual tactics should work. The next one will fall just as easy.
the last of them.
Meter a tribu de mal agüero.
Run. No.
¿Ves? No puedes ni brincar el cuerpo de un muerto ahí.
Hold on. You. I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry.
Let's hurry.
Ah, sí.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Sí. Igual es lo único que te vas a encontrar por un momento.
Still up? The power of fire.
We did it.
Sí, sí están bien chistosos. Pero no están mal, pues. No están tan mal, pues.
Hey. Leave it to me.
Yo
I'm heading out.
no alcancé a ver tampoco.
What do you think? Yep.
¿Qué oyes? Ah, otra vez loco. Porque es un trompo.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Darned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back. Fire! Vile monster. You're mine. Ah!
Sí. Sí, pues sí.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Let's go. Burn!
I'll distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
¿Quién se murió?
Don't be a fool.
No.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command.
Sí,
The
elijo
time
que
has
sí.
come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Ordenásela a tu corazón. Mira. Ah. Este se saca el corazón. Sí, pues sí.
What
Sí.
the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Sí. Pues curar. No, no. Ni siquiera te aparece ya. Ahora. Solo una vez.
Are you okay?
Pero pues te desconviertes.
Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Scour! Come on! I will fight with
Gotta
pride.
hit the other spots too.
Seeker! Wind!
Pues solito te está guiando, ¿no? Ah, no. Pues sí, ¿verdad? Sí.
Let's go! Scour! Push through! Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul!
Ah, sí, bueno.
We can't kill it fast enough.
Y además ataca. Se cura y ataca.
What we do? Kick. I can't believe it's eating its own body. Knock those apples off?
Still up?
Ujú.
I won't hold back! Scour! Come on!
I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there. Seeker.
Sí. Lo hubiera hecho antes.
Seeker, scour. Still here?
Aleteo enloquecido, pero ya con una escondida. Él sigue siendo el aleteo enloquecido, pero ya no más tiene nada. Yeah.
Not bad.
Mm.
I feel stronger.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
Sí, sí.
What thou hast awakened is the true spirit
Pero la
of
hija también oye, ¿no?
the power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to
La hija.
reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take
Pues
this
ya se murió.
power and venture forth.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body. Look, that stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gally,
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
he's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for
Ahora
sore
tengo que ir al
eyes,
baño
Grius.
rápido.
Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts.
¿Sí viste?
Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Que voy al baño rápido.
So, this is our newcomer, eh?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a Farsight mirror.
His Highness won't last much longer.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
No, no sé, estoy jugando. Ah, ok, ok. Pues seguía el... Ah, pensé que lo que le iban a dar era el libro. ¿Quién es Luis? No lo sabemos, ¿no? No, sí, o sea, sí, eso sí entendí, pero no, no ha salido en la historia. Mm. Ah, no más, ok.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people
Ah,
talking.
muy bien, en la explicación.
Ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Gearburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Gearburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital,
Qué buenos
there were
cuernos
a lot more Luis
se trae.
supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not...
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you. Yet you risk your life to save him.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Nada más fue una batalla. Pero a veces no nos le pitaste.
Finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low.
Me hallaron una misma pista.
Now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop
Ya,
them.
ya van 2 veces que cambié de audífono. Porque se quedó sin pila uno y lo cambié por el otro y ahorita se volvió a quedar sin pila ese y lo cambié por el primero.
The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
¿Ya te vas a dormir? No, pero, o sea, lo que digo es que de todas maneras voy a usar audífonos, pues. Sí, pues sí, no hay problema. Sí, estaba guardado seguro.